Yeah, I'm never going back. I'm staying on the track. Rocking MG. Yo, what is up, Young Kings Nation? Back at it with another banger today. We got a special one for you here today. A nice review for the GoTrax GXL version 2. This thing's pretty decent. I don't really even use it much in town where I live. I use it for larger cities when I travel to Chicago and places like that. It definitely comes in really handy. Folds right up. They rate this thing about 15 miles per hour, 15 and a half. Of course, it depends on how much you weigh. I weigh roughly about 180 pounds, give or take, depending on what I ate the last day or the last week. You guys know how that goes. But this thing does pretty well, even going uphill, you name it. Has a nice little LED light in the front, so when you are, let's say, sun goes down, you're driving in the city, people will be able to see you. Definitely get a lot of compliments on this thing, especially from the ladies. They like to tell you how cool you look riding it. I mean, this thing's like the Tesla of e-scooters. You can buy e-scooters that go up to $1,500, maybe even more. So for under $300 is what I believe I paid for this. It was like $269. I purchased it on Amazon, and it said it was the last one left of this version 2. It was, I want to say, middle of July 2020, and it does pretty well. So for starters, you have a pretty decent, powerful motor here, which actually runs inside of the front tire there. Okay. Again, your LED light right in the front. You do have this nice little bell here, so when you are in traffic or you're coming around a corner, someone will know that you're coming, right? The battery is actually inside of this stem, so you actually charge it right here. Pretty straightforward. Okay, charge time, I'm not going to bore you guys with the specs because you can look that up. I'm just going to give you the honest specs of, once you get it out of the box, use it a few times, what are you looking at, right? Because that's what everyone wants to know. The regenerative disc brakes in the rear, to be honest, I don't believe that's a real thing on this. It has not made any kind of impact. Let's say I'm on low battery, or regardless of what battery level I'm on, I've never noticed that they're actually, providing any kind of juice to the battery. I charged this thing for about 4 hours. It lasts me about 8 miles. I know the specs say 9 to 12 miles, but realistically, once you use it a few times, you're looking to cut those specs short a bit. But yeah, this thing's been pretty good. I've had it for a couple months now. Use it in Chicago. Like I said, big cities where traffic is a big issue. Sorry, parking is a big issue. This thing definitely comes in handy. Chicago was super cool because every place we stopped at, as far as bars and restaurants, they were willing to let me charge this thing as we ate or drank. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I will come up with a part 2 of this video as well for you guys. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown. The part 2 will be me actually riding it. Unfortunately, I left my camera mount at home, so I'll have to come back with part 2, actually riding it. It's pretty quick. Like I said, I'm about 180 pounds, and this thing will consistently stay between about 13 and 15 and a half miles per hour. If you're riding it downhill, it will get up to 20, so not too bad. Cruise control is pretty awesome. You just hold down hold down the accelerator for 10 seconds and it puts it into cruise control. Of course, you got your LCD screen. Here, you just press and hold a red button. That will turn on. Might not be able to see it very well, but you have the battery indicator on the bottom and then your speedometer right on the top. If you hit it one more time, the light turns on, and I'll show you what that looks like. So again, it's pretty sunny out here. It's a beautiful day, but you can definitely see it. And at nighttime, it will be even better. It's a beautiful day today. Hope you guys have a wonderful time. Thank you for your time here today, and you guys have a good one. Look out for part 2.